section of that system, we are going to analyze. This is the most common trim tab system, but there are other ones. There are other ones with interceptors like this. Those interceptors are basically curtains, verticals, that produce the same effect. And the benefits of when you have trim tabs, there are a lot of advantages when you added trim tabs in your system. In general terms, the performance of the engine increase. The trim tabs increase the speed, reduce pounding, correct listing, eliminate offset prop torque. That's wonderful. Yes. If the torque of the propellers try to move the boat in one direction, those trims work like compensators. Exactly the same like in airplanes on the rudder. That trim compensate in airplanes when the plane is single engine with an engine center. That trim compensate in opposite direction the torque produced for the propeller.
Hi guys, today we are going to talk about the trim tabs for medium and big boats. The trim tabs for medium, small and big boats are in three different ways. Electricals, like this one, or we have trim tabs electro-hydraulics like this. We are going to talk right now about that. And trim tabs fully hydraulics, like the big ones that you integrate in the central hydraulic unit. The unit, exactly the same that the rest of the hydraulic units, is composed for one motor, reversible motor. The blue one is clockwise rotation, and the yellow one is counterclock. Clock and counterclock. The valve body, the pump with the valve body, and the solenoid. Oh, this is a servo valve. And you have one port for one actuator and other port for the other actuator. I don't have the fitting for the second one. One port for one actuator and the other one for the other actuator. One and one. Those fittings are special fittings, and those pipes are special pipes. The thickness of the wall is a special thickness, like the picture that you have on the screen. Those fittings and those pipes, this one is connected with the port ram, and this one is connected directly with the starboard ram, exactly the same like the picture that you have on the screen right now. This is exactly the element that we have. We are going to do troubleshoot on the trim tabs. Suppose that the customer complains that the starboard side actuator goes down but not up. This is the main switch for trim tabs. This is a double, is similar to this one in the back. It's a double switch. This is the input in the middle, double and double. Doesn't matter if I select this or this, is double and double. I have two switches like this connected together. In the back, they are one here and the other one over there. The secret is like this. This motor rotates clockwise in the yellow direction and counterclock in the blue direction. What is the meaning of that? When I press this button, goes up. When I press this button, down. If I press button, then goes up or down. Let me check. In the back, this side and this side are connected together, and this with this together. In other words, the rotation clockwise is equal for both, and the rotation counterclock is equal for both. Yeah, the switch is a double switch. The input is in the middle. What is the meaning of that? The input power, the red power, is entering in the middle. This is a double switch, like the switch that you have on the screen. And the connection is exactly like the connection that you have on the screen right now. In other words, this with this is connected together. This with this is connected together for the blue direction, clockwise. and this with this is connected together for the counterclock rotation of the motor, and this with this is connected together for the solenoid starboard side, and this with this is connected together for the solenoid of the port side. Once again, the power enter in the middle, this with this connected together. This is one side of the first switch and this is the other side of the other switch, and this with this connected together for counterclock. Motor clockwise, motor counterclock, solenoid port side and solenoid starboard side, and the power in the middle.
In this particular boat, the flap, the middle of the flap, have a pocket, have a special pocket. This pocket allow the flap. In other words, it's not necessary calculate the position of the flap and the position of the piston. The piston have another pocket where the piston is installed. In that case, you only replace the piston. This is the new piston. The new piston was installed a couple of minutes ago, and right now the flap is ready. The flap have the holes, and the holes over there, we extend this element and we put the bolts. And right now the trims are installed. This is a particular scenario because the flaps are like a part of the system, because the design on the hull in the fiberglass have the pockets embedded for the piston and the flaps. And then those are the actuators for the twin taps. Because those flaps are heavy flaps, those actuators receive the power, heavy actuators from the central hydraulic unit. You remember I showed the control valve, the body of valves with the solenoid controls for those actuators. And there are 2 actuators per each flap according with the dimension of this boat. As you can see, the dimension of this boat is a big boat. For that reason, the flaps are heavy flaps with the heavy rams, heavy actuators. Those actuators are activated with power coming from the central hydraulic unit.